Hi everyone and welcome back to the Obvious Response channel. So this is going to be episode 17 in the Farming Simulator 22 series, and we have done most of the work for today. So we will be starting with a new month in this episode. But before that, I just want to go around and collect a few of the production items. So yeah, we'll just go around and check our greenhouses. Collect whatever is there. Just tidying up before starting the new month. So tomatoes collected, lettuce is collected, and both of our strawberry pellets are collected. Let's go over and check our beehives. The best thing about beehives is you don't have to worry about feeding or anything like that. It's basically zero maintenance. Once you build them, they are there for like, they'll just produce everything, and you just need to collect. So yeah, I want to go and check the chicken coops real quick, but I don't want to take the trailer over there. Yeah, so we have a partial and partial pallets here. So yeah, nothing that we want to collect at the moment. Our silage fermented only 17%. Yeah, so once we complete the month, I think we will have a lot to do. So what I'm planning to do in the next month, because for the next couple of months we won't have any farming activities to do, but what I would still want is if we can find any contracts or any new fields to harvest. I'm particularly interested in tomatoes and more root vegetables. But yeah, for now, let's just head over to our farmhouse, which is basically, yeah, I haven't discussed this. So our farmhouse is basically a old worn down bus. I'm not sure if it was burnt and somebody repainted it, but yeah, it serves the purpose. There's no wheel, it's just mounted on a log. It has two wheels though, but yeah, it serves the purpose because we just want to sleep in it. So yeah, it says meal inside. Probably there's a kitchen, there's a heater. Yep, it has all the basic amenities. I can see a bed, I can see meal, I can see a heater, cupboards, table. So yeah, nothing to complain. So we'll get up at 7 the next month. So we're just some kind of creature who just sleeps through the whole month. But yeah, so 15 $14 is like $1,415 is the property maintenance tax. So we have a lot of things running on the property. So our grass is still growing. For now it's showing the yield bonus, it's 98%. Okay. Our canola, it's still growing. Okay. So our canola crop will be ready to be harvested in July. So it's gonna take a long time. Our grass is again, it's still growing, and I'm sure it's the same for field number 33. Let me just check. Yeah, it's still growing. It will take a while. Barley is still growing, and we own field number 42, which had sunflowers. So it's ready to be harvested. So let's get to that first. And I can see field number 26 is available for harvest, and it has some flowers too. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and buy that because we want to have a bigger field so that we can experience what it feels like to, have a bigger field. And field number 31 probably has soybeans. Yeah, it has soybeans. We can use the smaller fields for grass once we have our cows, I mean the cow shed set up, because we will need a lot of grass and hay and silage. I mean hay and silage. Field number 32 is again sunflowers. Field number 27 is also sunflowers. So everything which has sunflowers is now ready to be harvested, and we can purchase field number 32 also, because that gives us access to a lot of extra land where we can probably set up a couple of industries. What I ultimately want is, like, we have an oil mill here, so I want the canola and the sunflower, and I don't know what's the third thing. I mean, I want all the oil producing crops. Soybean, I think the third one is soybean. So I want all the oil producing crops to be planted near to the oil mill, and all the flour producing crops to be near the grain mill, and so on. So for now we have bought field number 7, field number 14, and we already had field number 17. And in the map overview, it's field number 42, 32 and 26. These all have sunflowers, so we'll be looking into getting a header that can harvest sunflowers for us. So if we go into headers, so these type of headers, they generally process sunflowers and soybeans and those kind of crops. So if we look at the lizard one, so this is the one which we have, but it doesn't process sunflower, so we will need to have a different one which should look something like this. But yeah, it can also, like, there are models which can harvest other things, so I'm just looking for them. Yeah, corn headers. So these are the type of headers that can harvest corn and sunflower. So the existing one which we have, it can harvest soybean, and the new one which, okay, I will take the 17 kilometers per hour version, or we can probably go with a wider working width. So this is 12 meters, this is 9 6, so this is 12 meters, this is 9 meters. But yeah, this can harvest both corn and sunflower. We are not too much worried about the speed because we can always adjust that. So yeah, we'll go with the John Deere one. And these do not have that, I mean, you don't need to buy a trailer, and it just has a built-in connector. So these don't have anything built up like that, so we will have to buy a trailer for this. But yeah, first let us buy this, and then let's see if we can find a a trailer for this. Header trailers, I'm not sure which one is it. Yep, we'll probably buy the biggest one. So these are the one for the corn and sunflower headers, and these are the ones for the other crops. But yeah, not entirely sure which one's gonna work. So let's see if this will work with, so we'll have, I don't care what color the beacon is. Yeah, right, so let's buy this one as well. And we already have the harvester, but since we are not short of funds, I'll probably buy another one. Engine setup is fine, so I'll probably buy another one and designate it just for corn and sunflower. So curate number decals, that's number 2. It's white is fine. I have it set to faint, and yeah, whatever. So we'll have the windows are standard because that one has dark tinted and I cannot look through that in the cockpit view. I like this decal a lot. So yeah, we'll just have nature green, interior black, seat color red, rim color black is fine. I mean, I'm just trying so that we can easily distinguish it. So it says number 2, and yeah, we should be able to. So this is the one, and we will first attach our header. Not sure if I got the right trailer, but yeah, I think it's. Let me just drop it and see if it snaps. It isn't snapping. So I might have bought the wrong trailer. I'm not sure. It wasn't in the combinations, so it didn't suggest. But let me see. It has snap to it. It's not going anywhere. So maybe we can make do with this, and let's take it back to the farm and see how it works. If there is any requirement to change it, then we'll change it, obviously. Look at the weed growing on in this field. So I mean, it has a lime covering on it, but amount of weed that is growing on it, this is all weed. This is not any crop. So it's a large weed, and no, it's just horrible. Anyways, we are here to harvest the sunflower, so we'll just park our trailer right here. Attach the header, unfold it. This is a beautiful animation. And then we can go about harvesting our sunflower. So yeah, I need to unfold the harvester as well. So now we have two harvesters, one for, I mean, specifically for sunflower, and what's the other one? Let me check. For sunflower and corn, yeah, obviously. And the other one is for all the other plants or crops. So let's get on with this. Let me just check. I do want to increase its speed to 30. And yeah. If you look at it, so this is one of the flattest part of the map. So if you look at field number 41, this corner of field number 41 is very flat, and it is a perfect place to build a cow farm. I can do it on field number 42 as well, for a change. So yeah, maybe we can try it right now. So this is again a particularly flat field of land, and if you go into animals and cows, so we can have this cow barn here, and this has a feeding robot. So yeah, we don't have to worry about preparing the TMR for the cows. We just have to provide the material. It's straw, hay and silage, and it will do the rest. So yeah, I think that might be a good alternative. So let's see if we can. Okay, so I don't want to cut into the field too much, but yeah, we can have this right here, and it looks like everything is above ground. The feeding silo is above ground, and these three areas, this is grass, this is hay, and this is silage, so this is also above ground. This is everything looks to be above ground. So yeah, it's a pretty, I mean, yeah, it's a good area to build this. And now we can actually put our straw bales and our grass and silage to use. So silage is still in the making. Grass will take, I think it will take an additional month. And yeah, we have straw bales, so that shouldn't be a problem. So let's have a quick look at it. So this is the cow barn, And since it has this automated robots that can feed the cows, we'll look into how it works once we start it up. But yeah, so I think we can open this up. We can open this, and this is I think this is the robot that goes feeding. So it needs straw, hay, silage, mineral feed, and it will give us slurry. I'm not sure where. Yeah, I think there should be. So this is the mineral feed icon, and this is where we can get slurry. And let me check if there is a designated place for manure. Yeah, I think this is, I think this is it. I'm not sure, but yeah, it will produce milk. So this might be there should be an outlet for milk as well. I'm not sure what this is for, but we just have the tool. So yeah, anyways, we'll find out once we get it working. So let's just uh, paint the area around it. I just did that. I'll have to undo it by converting this into a feed. And yeah, if you haven't noticed earlier, I've just given up on turning off this aim marker because it gets enabled every time I start the game. I have just learned to live with this. So this is our cow barn setup, and it has, let me see, it has a, I don't know what capacity it has. It has a capacity of 80 cows. So we'll start with that, but in the meantime we still need to, and I don't think we need a trailer for this header because it is pretty compact. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it because this is a pretty compact header, so I don't think we need to have a trailer to carry it around. So the next field we are heading for is field number 26. So this is the biogas plant. You can make silage in the plant as well. I have never tried it, but yeah, it's one of the ways you can just put your grass here and it can turn it into silage. I mean, I think there will be a fees involved in that, but yeah, if you don't want to have a bunker silo at your farm and you still want to make silage, you can use this. But since we have a bunker silo, we're going with that. So this is field number 26, which we are going to harvest. So let's unfold the harvester first and then unfold the header. this is going to take a while. We can probably utilize that time to do something else. So since we are now harvesting sunflowers, which we will definitely use to create sunflower oil, so let's quickly check what sunflower oil can be used for. I don't think there is too much that we can do with sunflower oil, but yeah, let's quickly have a look uh, at the production chains where sunflower oil can be used. So we can, I think we can use any type of oil to make potato chips, which we had a look in the previous episode as well. So oil mill, and then if we have a look at the production chains, this is the oil mill, and we have the bakery, carpentry, these are the woodworking things. Dairy, potato processing plant. So yeah, uh, this can use any of the three, sunflower oil, olive oil, or canola oil along with potatoes. So we let me just take a look at the fields which have potato, and if any of them are ready to harvest. I think we have missed the window on that. Yep. So the potato harvest season is already gone in September. So all the potatoes have been harvested. So we will need to hold back. But if we look at the upper part of the map, there are a lot of fields which are ready to harvest. So field number 5, it has gone, ready to harvest. And with corn, let me see what can we do. So I'm still learning with you, so let's take this time to see what we can do with corn. So we can feed corn to the cereal factory. I don't think we have one on the map. Apart from that, I don't think corn is used anywhere else. Then field number 4 has cotton. We have spinnery, so we can probably do with field number 4 and 16 and get the spinnery going. Field number 9, 12, these have soybean if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so soybean again we can feed it to the oil mill. Apart from that, field number 1, 2, 7 and 10. So field number 1 has carrots, 2 has 2 has grass, 7 has grass. Field number 10 again has sunflowers. Field number 12 has soybean. Yeah, that's all the fields in the upper map. Field number 27 has sunflowers. We haven't bought that. We can probably use it to grow grass and set up of one of our industry, one of our production chain right there. We'll buy field number 5. We'll harvest corn and we'll buy field number 4, 9. I mean, we will buy every field which is ready to harvest, because we don't have much to do in the next couple of months. We'll probably just harvest these. Field number 10 has sunflower. Field number 1, 2 and 7. So 1 has carrots. So we will need to buy the harvester for root crops. We can use, so we'll buy field number 1 and we'll buy field number 2. So all these fields will basically use them for grass, and we'll use the adjoining land for building some of our industries. So I think all the fields which are ready to harvest, we have bought them. So corn will harvest it after we're done with our sunflower harvest. But yeah, we can start with cotton. So we have a modded harvester right here, the Homer Exact. So this can harvest cotton as well, but for cotton we will use the in-game harvesters because these are also pretty good. There is no harm in using them. So we'll use this specifically to harvest corn, so that we are not using the modded harvester for everything. So this is pretty much like the standard harvester that we have from John Deere and from Case. So this has a working width of 6 meters. This has a working width of 6 meters, and this again has a working width of 6 meters. So the corn bundle that it will produce is 238 centimeters. This has a square 488. This can produce up to 237. This can produce 238, but has a capacity of uh, 10,000 liters only. So these will produce the round bales of corn, and this will produce a square bale of 488 centimeter. So we'll go with this one. We can increase the speed always. And the capacity is same. We'll go with the case harvester here. I don't think there are any different tires. So the harvester speed is 25 kilometer per hour and the tool speed is 10 kilometers per hour. So it will take a while, but I mean, doesn't matter that much. So let me just see if I can increase that speed up to 30, but that won't increase the speed of the harvester. It will still be 25. So let's send it over to field number 4 here. Let's check. Okay, I have cancelled everything. So let me just set the destination again to field number 4. And let me quickly jump into this. And reset the AI worker again. So this field is almost done. And our cotton harvester is no, it's on the way. And another thing which we can do is, so for our cotton harvester here, we can create a job instead and place it over here. So instead of go to, we can do field work, and then we can place it over here. So let me just do it again. Create job, field work here, and start job. So it should, it's not moving. Let me get it on the road and then try to assign a job to it. So create job, again field work, put the target and start job. So it says target is unreachable. Not sure why. Try it once more. Create job, target position is this, and start job. Still not moving. Set destination. Nope, it isn't traveling. Set destination here. It's still not moving. Not sure why, but yeah, our harvester I think has done what it was supposed to do. There are a few tidbits left here and there. We'll get them first. So this is one, and we have a small row here. Okay. So we'll end this episode with this harvest, and we have a lot going on at the moment. We'll probably continue with that in the next episode. But as for this episode, we'll just complete this sunflower harvest here first. And we have a cotton harvest in the works. There are few fields still left which have sunflower ready to be harvested, but I don't want the videos to run too long. So yeah, we'll continue that in the next episode. As for this one, that's the harvest done on this field. Thank you for your patience. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the series, please like it, subscribe to the channel so that you can watch more of my content. If you have any suggestions, you can always leave them in the comments and I will have a look at them. But in the meantime, this is me signing off. Have a nice day. Take care. Cheers. Bye bye.